What is up, guys? Hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm going to show you the best tip I have for season 11 jungling, as a lot of people have been asking me. I'm going to do a future video on, actual tips, just one singular tip that I think is the most important that you should probably focus on for this year, and that's the efficiency from your full clear. So I want you guys to starting bot side, whether you're blue side or red side, and just play for the full clear from bot side. Since when you start bot side, you get a faster leash, right? So you can therefore, the butterfly effect of having extra seconds of difference to the enemy jungler. After people leashing me, I clear camps faster, etc. So you'll see this game, Rek'Sai goes for an early gank and he gets 2 early kills, but he'll still end up being outshined this game. And if he didn't get those kills, you'd see like how much more of an impact this game would have had from my end. But anyways, Rek'Sai does pretty well here. Actually avoids wards. Goes for kind of a cheese path. Our mid laner should have this warded, but unfortunately not. So you need to learn how to multi-camp your blue Gromp when you're playing champs like Graves. Ideally start blue and go 2 points Q when you enter your red side and clear Raptors as fast as possible, vice versa. Aim for like pre-315 clears. Here I cleared full clear like 309 or whatever. And I see Rek'Sai bottom. Unfortunately, this will happen sometimes where enemy jungler will get some early game kills, but if they fail these kills and your laners use their spells, or you just ping out where the enemy jungler can be, or ping your laners to ward, and he fails this gank, how behind would this guy be? Very behind. He'd be down 3 camps on me, and I obviously outscale him too. So this is just if you see like the professional laners play in like solo queue or just competitive, they play to like get a lot of line or side lane farm and just have a lot of like map coverage and just being ahead in levels and gold. This is like kind of similar to jungle aspect. You're only playing to get your push your lanes in compared to like full clear early game, and then just like to go for early game plays while enemy jungler is not farming. If he's selling kills here, I'd be a lot more ahead than him. So luckily for us, Gragas hasn't warded and he's playing a bit too aggro. Wastes his body slam, I read it, and I get his flash and kill him. Kamal gets the kill, unfortunately, but so Rek'Sai right now is up 300 gold on me, which is kind of hard to believe. It's only 300 gold from first blood and an extra kill, but you'll end up seeing what happens. So I go for the crab, I'm spotted. Rek'Sai is only level 3 right now. I reset because I know Rek'Sai's gonna do his bot side camps on spawn. He didn't take his blue. So now I have a tempo advantage on the map. I'm level 5 at 4 minutes, which is pretty huge. You typically won't get level 5 unless you get an early kill. So if you're in low elo and you full clear and you can get a kill early, you're going to be very huge. If your full clear is really fast, depending on the champ you're playing or how efficient you are, you're going to start having multiple level leads on junglers. So off your fresh reset, you just full clear again, or you can look for an early dragon is what I've been doing. So I get my Raptors and Krugs out of the way, so while I'm doing dragon, my Raptors and Krugs are spawning. Obviously if they're blue side, vice versa, your Gromp and wolves would be spawning. So here I just go for a dragon, knowing that Rek'Sai is probably in his top side, which I was right on. This is a prediction play. It's on 100%, but I have mid prio and I have bot prio, and I'm assuming he's top side. So even if he were to contest this, he would lose. So this is what I'm using my advantage for early game. For going for the dragons, going for the crabs, going for the rifts, rushing my level 6, you'll see. Like there's not much action early game in this game, which is really good for me because I don't want Rek'Sai to snowball the game and get his lanes ahead. The thing is, like in NA, like I said, you don't really play against your lanes ahead, which is why this pathing and this style of play is very good. You play against yourself ahead, get these level leads, get these gold leads, play for the dragons, play for the rifts, play for the early game baron even, and then you'll be able to take over games on your own by just playing objective focus and not by dying. Because if you're full clearing, you can't die, right? You're playing against the enemy, you're PvEing basically, right? Essentially. So we hit our 6 here at 6 minutes, pretty good. Season 6 pace, Rek'Sai's to level 5, we see him on the map. I get the crab as well, he can't contest us even if he were here because I'm level 6, he's level 5. Now I see his red side spawning and I'm really ahead of him. And he opts to go for, I have a pink ward here to see him coming too. And I have top pressure, so I know I could do this. You're going to see something very important here that wouldn't happen otherwise. So I grab this and his raptors spawn perfectly. So right here is where it's really important. I do raptors here to make sure I get level 7, which is an extra level lead. And I know for a fact Rek'Sai cannot be level 7. At very best, he'd be level 6 or like almost 6, right? So I have a level advantage here. I see Lucian playing super aggro, using his dash to go in, or he gets a nice ult, eats his spells. Now Rek'Sai's here, and his entire early game lead doesn't matter. Look at my gold. I have 2k gold unspent, or 2k gold total. He has 2600 gold and he has 2 kills, but he's down 3 camps on me. Therefore, he's down a level. Obviously, we all know Hecarim's a really broken champ. I could probably replicate the same play on Graves, but I wouldn't have as much of a good gap closer on Lucian. But this comes down to how ahead I actually am from being efficient, not dying, clearing my camps, getting the dragon, soul XP, etc. Hell, it's not even close. They can't even fight us. Obviously, Ori played it pretty well, ate some free spells, but yeah, you'll see later on. I'll have a 2-level lead this game despite him getting 2 early kills. I see their bot overextend. I gank bot as well. I think we only burned flashes and heals, I guess. Which is still good for me because my camps are just all respawn. So I was going from killing mid to this to my Krugs, right? So it's overall a good gank for me. And he ganks top lane. I think he gets a kill here. Unfortunate. But again, if you look at the gold, even though he got 2 early game kills, we're pretty much even. And in terms of XP, he's actually down like 60-70% XP. And I get the top wave. And my entire top side's up, which is huge. So I can't really multi-camp this because I smited the cannon, I think, but that's alright. Clear back towards bot sets since our camps are spawning. And so again, we're playing for dragon timers here. Our level leads will transition towards crabs, dragons, rifts, whatever. But dragons should be the most important thing. But usually you want to do dragon when your camps are down right after. So again, this Rex has 2-0, right? But he's, in terms of like gold, he's down 300. He's down 2 levels. I just got level 9. And this is just from like being efficient in my clearing, and like the early full clear does have a butterfly effect in the game. And you'll see I just come bot here. Look how stronger I am. They use so much on my bot lane. He used a zillion R. This guy even TPs. I played this really scared, unfortunately, because I know Lucian was moving first before Ori. But you'll see my level lead just like, you see how I can like 1v4 basically. I should have walked in here, but I mean I could have probably died to their spell combos, but, and Lucian's here too. I end up dying here actually. To Lucian, because he has Ignite. I went, like right after this Rex, I should have backed off. And Ezra could have blocked a few R's for me, but it was too late. I tried to heal off that, but yeah. In the end, it's an overall positive trade because we outscale and Camille's getting played, so it's still a net win. But you just gotta be able to utilize your lead in terms of like gold and XP, and be able to like, that fight obviously I was in front lining because my teammates got dove, but in general, if you're this ahead, you need to be a lot more useful in team fights compared to Rek'Sai, and like be able to soak damage for your teammates, make them a lot more useful. But again, for the most part, if your laners don't die and you get a full clear off, this game, enemy jungler would have been down like 3-4 levels on me because he would have not gotten any kills bot side, but he got 2, so. Mid laner eats all their spells, so this, again, like I know I'm really ahead of them, but I don't have ult, so I'd rather just not die. Play to not die, basically. Play intelligently, play for the dragon spawns, but I don't have ult. I can't really do much about that. I think we just delayed here, and I think we... I actually don't know if I kill this guy. Oh, yeah, I do. I went blue smite this game because I know it's really ahead. I can just chase people down. Camille's finally here to clean up. Another last hit, but that's fine. Again, look at the gold. Up 1400 gold. Up 2 levels. 2 full levels. Like, I'm 10.5. He's 8.5. So, again, I stand still here because I know Rek'Sai's coming. I know I'm going to pink ward. I see him as well. So he kind of gets outplayed pretty hard here. I push him into Ori. Good ult by her. And this is why I had my ult. This is why like you want to hold your ult if you don't have to use it. I didn't have to use it on Lucian. I don't even think I had it up, but I don't have to use it anyways for my teammates. We had number advantages. And for that situation, again, we have 2 free kills. This is why I have like a 93% win on Hecarim and like high challenger. I'm 13-1, I believe. And the one game I lost is when I failed to full clear because it invaded me at my blue. I think. Something like that. So if you can get full clears up, and low you won't get invaded as often. And if you do get invaded, you should be able to ward your cross map buff. If you start red, ward your blue before you walk red, and vice versa. And I'm so ahead, I know Rek'Sai is going top side to his red buff. I bought off spawn. Zillion has no ult from earlier. Flash does nothing. Dead. And this is how you basically take over games. Despite getting 2 early game kills, as long as I don't die and my laners survive after those 2 early kills, you can just snowball. And if your champ scales well and the enemy jungler doesn't scale well, you'll take over games. And the thing is, like, there's not many junglers that can clear as fast as Hecarim, so like if you can maximize your full clear efficiency and just clear as fast as possible, you'll be up like 2 camps in the first 3 minutes of the game, which is very huge. And yeah, that is my tip. Let's just watch the rest of this, or the rest of this game, not the rend of this game. And but by the way, you shouldn't really fight if your ult's down. In that case, you should be like farming. I mean, you can, but it's like riskier because I don't. Hecarim isn't a mechanical champ, but you want to be as strong as possible, right? Off your item spikes, your item resets. Here, I know Lucian's coming for me. I just go around. And like, look how strong I am. I can just walk up into your entire team, bait all their spells. And I can just re-engage when Camille's here. Maybe a bit too early, but it is a 4v5, and we got Zilean ult too. And I think they just realized they're outscaled and can't win, and they're gonna FF shortly. And that is it. So thank you guys for watching. I hope this tip helps you out, and let me know what you guys want to see next. Thanks for watching. Peace.